Good morning and welcome to Singapore. Today I'm going to be walking you through where we're going to find the best crocodiles in the country, and they're all concentrated in the northwest. We're going to head to a place called Sungei Buloh. That is Malaysia, right across the river. Now this is a place called Johor Bahru. So we can get across the causeway to the right over here, and to the left is where we're going to go find the crocodiles. So you might be wondering, are crocodiles native to Singapore? These guys have been around here for years. Now, Singapore is also a green city, and what that means is that there's a lot of areas and mangroves and wetlands for these crocodiles to come in where they're going to be safe and not be destroyed by over construction and other human factors. So there is a lot of populations of crocodiles that are moving from Malaysia and Indonesia into Singapore and making their life here. Now, the nature reserve starts from two areas. We are starting from down here. So we've made our way across and we're going to come up to the first sort of wetlands. Now, the little heron deck, not really much crocodiles up here, but as we walk up through this trail, there's a lot of mud flats and little rivers and swamps, especially after the rain, where the crocodiles will hang out. As we come up the coastal trail, we'll definitely see some crocodiles up in the Luminized Walk. And as we get further up into the mudskipper pods, there's always a little guy that hangs around here. We'll talk a bit further around what's past the wetland center when we get there, but first we're going to go through this stretch. I swear to God, if I don't see a crocodile today, I'm actually going to be really upset. So let's just get into it and find a fucker. Now, it's early in the day, so what I'm hoping is that because the sun is out, it's really bright, it's quite hot, that these guys are soaking in a lot more sun to keep warm. Crocodiles are cold-blooded, so they need the sun in the morning to keep them going. Now, it's about this point that your phone might be telling you, welcome to Malaysia. We are that close to the other side of Johor Bahru, and that means that signal is going to be a bit back and forth. But let me show you. I'm just going to bring you up over here to the heron deck. Now, we started our adventure over on that side. We were walking over there, but oh my god! Oh my god! There he is! Right there! Holy shit, he's a big fucker! This sun is not doing it justice. Okay. Where the hell did he go? Oh my god, that crocodile was right there. Right there, you saw it first. Now, you will notice, impossible to see right now. This guy literally just went underwater and suddenly he's disappeared. He could be creeping up to me right now, so I don't want to put my hand out over here. Or he could be just running over to the mangroves up here. So, it's so important, guys, that you understand how crocodiles hunt. If you can see them, you're not in danger, unless they're charging you. But in reality, they're predatory animals. They go underwater, and the moment they're under, even if they're just at the surface, you can't see them. They will hunt and just sneak up on their target, wait for them to get close enough to the water's edge, and chomp, you're gone. So, keep that in mind, especially when you're out here. I'm gonna see if I can find him again. But, wow, that was cool. Okay, I think I see him, but it's gonna be a hard look just because that sun is freaking strong. Okay, so I haven't seen any real movement in here that would be crocodile based for a little while. I saw him heading out that direction, so I'm gonna head over to this little thing here and maybe we can catch up to him if he's heading around to the other mangroves. I do have a fear that he might be ending up in some of the mangroves through here, and that will make this a bit impossible to see. Oh, that was a fantastic start to the day. So let's head up to the next point and see if this guy's moved further up. I think he's stuck around here and he's just looking for some fish and now he's hiding, but let's see. Not me just telling every single person that I can cross that there's a crocodile somewhere around here. I've lost the plot. I'm enjoying this too much. This is so much fun. Let's find. Some of the best things about this walk itself is that, yes, crocodiles, you find them, they're awesome. But even if you don't, you're immersing yourself into somewhere that you're not really thinking that Singapore has. So there's a lot of diverse birds, there's a lot of diverse wildlife, and it really makes you appreciate how well this country has actually done conservation. And as much as people like to think, oh, it's just a big city-state, there is a lot more to it here that people don't realize. So please come see this place. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, so we're going to come around to the next opening onto the open channel between Singapore and Malaysia. I'm going to go this side and then I'm going to come back, because I find that I'm doing the open channel because I saw that crocodile in that sort of vicinity. But normally these guys are out in the inland side, and a big reason is they don't want to be in that open water. They want to be somewhere that they can be muddy, hidden, and there's just going to be a lot more food. Small fun fact about these guys. These are fishing villages or fish farms, essentially. And they may look like gelongs, but actually they farm fish so that they can sell it in either Singapore or Malaysia. Guys, I think we might be shit luck to find this guy. The crocodiles are elusive. I'm just proud I've seen a massive one in the first 5 minutes of this trip. So let's see if we can catch another one when we come through. We're right at the beginning of this journey. Into this bridge here. Now, fun fact about this area, because I'm just going to show you real quick. This area, when it rains, is generally flooded. So not the deck obviously, but this whole bit here, generally completely submerged. Now, what that means is, as you're walking through here, there's a lot of times where the crocodiles will come through the channels and be looking at different mud flats to just sit and chill at. So I've seen crocodiles in these exact spots, chilling in the mud. And when the water rises, they just move their way out in the storm. So, you know, don't knock the non-water areas either. Okay, so I'm just having a very good eye on the left here, because this is where a lot of crocodiles hang out. And if we're lucky, we might see a big one again. All right, so looking through here, I thought I saw some movement. So we're just gonna give it a second. I think I was wrong, but...
Yeah, I'm sorry about that one. Anyway, check out this awesome stork. He's just sitting on top of the tree, just having a good time. This is such a cool vibe.
Okay, I'm just making my way up the stairs to probably our halfway point on this trip. Now, this is just such a cool view. I've got Malaysia behind me. Right in front of me is where the crocs are. And we're gonna make our way over onto that side. Now, when we're walking through here, we may see some little crocodiles just chilling out in some of the low water here. I think I see something over there, so I'm gonna have a quick look. Okay, there's definitely something there. It might just be chilling out. I think the most frustrating bit about looking for crocodiles is that you can't tell if it's a piece of wood or a bloody croc. And the tide will move these pieces of wood, so you keep thinking, oh my god, it's real. Then it hits the surface and you're like, oh, it's a fucking stick. But here's the thing. If anyone in Singapore tells you that Singapore is a concrete jungle, has no nature, built over top of everything, you can tell them they're officially wrong, because we've seen massive birds, big crocodiles, lizards, geckos, nature, forests, lakes, everything. We've got it all. So there is no reasoning for you to say this. Okay, so we've made the exit to the coastal walk, and we're going to head right into the mangroves and some of the inland channels to see if we can see another crocodile. There is a big guy that normally hangs out towards this side, but I have a sneaking suspicion the guy back there was the one that I was thinking about. All right, let's get into the wetland center. Okay, so we started our journey here at the Kranji Reservoir Park. Now, what I said was that there was no good crocodiles down here. I was dead wrong, because that was where we saw our big 3.5 meter guy. Now, we made our way up all the way along the coastal trail, and we made our way here to the wetland center. So now I'm gonna walk you around the big tidal ponds, and we're gonna have a look all the way down these little rivers and, you know, creeks and stuff like that, because this is really big croc territory. This is where they love to go, and, you know, in these little spots, this is probably where their breeding grounds are. So we do see a lot of the big guys coming down these two areas. This track is, if you've seen the news, where the big crocodile crossed the road and in front of people. So maybe we'll be in luck. Okay, so we're crossing the bridge over to the nature reserve. As we get through, a couple of things you should note. This spot here, especially that lookout there, is a prime location for the smaller crocs to hang out in. I'm thinking we're out of luck today. The tide's a bit high, but maybe we'll see. Now this nature reserve opens at 7 AM and you really do need to be here between 7 to 9 in order to see one of the big crocodiles. These guys get their sun in the morning, and the moment that's done and it's too hot, they're actually hiding underwater. They don't want to be near people, so get here early if you want to find one. When you're walking past these mangroves, just keep an eye on them, because there's a lot of sticks and there's a lot of stuff that's just hiding underneath the water. But this is a really good location for these guys just to stick their head up. And you never know. I always catch crocodiles right on the edge of the water because this is their favorite spot to ambush people, animals, sheep, whatever you name it. This is where they'll ambush people. Okay, we're coming up ahead. I've seen a big boy right around here before, so this is where the action will be. If we see anything, there's a crazy amount of crows here as well. The fuck is with all these crows? Okay, so a couple of fun facts about this. This is exciting, this is exciting. I found another one.
I think this is the same guy as before. This is insane. Either he's been chasing me or I've been chasing it, but I'm in a bit of shock.
We are 2 for 2. 2 for 2 crocodiles, both big. I love this. This is so good. And that is the end of our trip to the northwest of Singapore. I think this hopefully will change your perspective of Singapore not just being some sort of concrete jungle. We found 2 crocodiles. Well, it could be 1, and this guy was just chasing me the whole way around. We've seen monitor lizards the size of freaking cars. We've seen birds the size of me. Dude, this has been fantastic. So please subscribe for more content like this. I've got a few more on my channel around animals in Singapore and Australia. I'll be doing a lot more in the future. We might even go to Yishun Dam and see if we can find that big guy there. So make sure you check in, follow for more, and we'll see you next time.